Where they at?
Boy, I tell you, that quote never gets old. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Rome, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. This next clip is actually going to come from Cardi B, but then I got another clip that I want to play for you guys that I think is going to really send the message home on this one. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
I got a message for y'all from Cardi.
All right, so this is what I believe in, right? Like, it's like, if you're gonna be the type of bitch that like a nigga, you want a nigga to take care of you and everything, but it's like, all right, you have to like pick a balance. Like, it's like you cannot just be a bitch that's like, oh, my man take care of me, he does it the bills, but it's like, what do you do? What are you contributing? Like, it's like, all right, like you can't be complaining like, oh, I cook, I clean every day. It's like, okay, but you don't work, you don't contribute to the house. So I just feel like it's like, and like sometimes people be like, oh, so this is like really controversial, right?
Cool.
I feel like it's very controversial when like be like, oh, I don't go 50-50, but it's like, all right. So if you and your man make the same amount of money, right? But only your man is the one that paying all the bills. How you ever gonna save up to like buy a house or buy a business? Because he's never gonna be able to afford to. So it's like certain things is like a joint thing to do. You know
gotta
what I'm
work
saying?
together.
Like, it's like a work together. But I just be feeling like sometimes people, like the internet, really be having people fucked up from like real reality type shit. So it's like, all right. So your mom and dad used to work every single day, right?
Mm-hmm.
So your mom and dad used to work every single day, so your mom could save her money and buy persons, and your dad just pay all the bills. That's not how it works. It's either your mom was in the house cooking and cleaning every day, your dad was working, or they was both working to pay both the bills. Like, y'all be acting like y'all don't know what the fuck that is like no more. Like, come on.
And your mom money was your dad money, and your dad money was your mom money.
Like, it was like that.
Shit
It
was
was
all together.
like, it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not a feminist anymore, because it's like sometimes it's like y'all bitches don't be living in the real world.
Right.
Y'all not living there.
Y'all be talking about my money is my money and his money is my money. Shit.
I mean, my money is my money, his money is my money. But like, my money is my money. Like, my money is my money and his money is his money. But it's like, but you know, like, it's like we both spend money on each other and everything. And it's like, if we want to go and everything, it's like, all right, like if we're gonna buy a house, like let's go half and half. And it's like, if we're gonna buy,
it's not a one-way street.
It's not a one-way street. Like, it's like, if we're gonna buy like crazy expensive furniture, it's like, all right, you buy the couch and I buy the dining room set. Like, it's like it's a both thing. Like,
Right.
It's a both thing. Because then when you leave, like, bitch, you really leave for nothing. Because you was like, but he has to pay all the bills. Well, you're divorced and you don't got no house, no nothing. You don't got shit. You got shit. You don't even got a couch, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even got a couch. That's my thought. I'm really old school. I'm old school.
I'm old school too.
I got a.
Now, if I didn't know any better, based on what you just heard her say in that clip, you would have thought she was raised in a two-parent household, would you not? Sounds like what she's saying is very similar to what I grew up watching, where both parents had the traditional roles, both still work, but because they put their money together and didn't treat it like it was a one-way street, they were able to save up money. I went out of town a lot as a kid growing up because my parents wanted to be able to give those experiences to me that they wasn't able to have themselves. So this is what men are trying to explain to today's women, but they don't want to hear it. But maybe if Cardi B made a song similar to what she just said in this clip, and not songs like WAP, then maybe we would get more of a reasonable response from women when it came to dating. Now, for the clip that I want to show you guys that was on the thumbnail, check this out, and I want to see your thoughts on this.
You know, I think the real enemy here is lifestyle content. You guys eat up lifestyle content so much, like you're literally obsessed to the point that it detaches you guys from reality. Think about it, guys. If you're constantly watching videos of girls saying, oh, I don't want a broke man, like if he loves me, he's gonna buy me Chanel, do you not think that it will automatically make you value money less because you think that it falls from trees? Because the way that they're saying it, it's like it's so easy to get a Chanel bag. That's why you come to reality and you demand Chanel bags from men. And what these girls like to do is that they like to defend themselves and say, oh no, I have my own money, like I work hard for my money. But if you think about it, people that actually work hard for their money would never just unprovoked say a person that can't afford a Louis Vuitton is broke. When you actually work for your money, you're able to sympathize with the next person and be like, yo, this person can afford a car. I know what it takes to get a car. There's credit, there's banks, there's interest, there's insurance. The fact that you have a car says a lot about how you're doing well in life. Also, what this lifestyle content does is that it distorts the definition of love and what love is in a relationship. Love is a doing word, it's an action. It's not a price tag of whether you bought a Louis Vuitton bag or a Mr. Price bag. Guys, do you understand how nice it is to know that a man earns 2,000 Rand? He has to pay for a car, his apartment, send money home, groceries, and then at the end of the day, still buy you a bag from Legit because you asked for it. That willingness to buy you something that you asked for, regardless of his responsibilities, is what real love is. And that willingness, guys, is something that money will never buy, and you can never put a price tag on it. When your man is taking you out on a date, it's not that there's money laying around and he has nothing to do with it. There's a lot of sacrifice that goes into it, and that's what you guys don't understand. That willingness to adjust things and to make little sacrifices just so that you can be happy is where the real love is, not whether the restaurant is Starbucks or McDonald's. If you really understood the value of money and how life actually works, you wouldn't make it your personality online to demand things from men. Every day it's, I want a man that's gonna buy me this and do this for me. Are you not tired? You will never see girls that understand what it is to work for your money do that, because they know that, hey, those things that you're demanding, they're not easy. Instead, what they do is they appreciate the men in their lives and what they do for them. No matter if it's little or it's big, but you appreciate it because you understand. Also, these girls are very smart. They know that they can never get commitment and love from these men. They can only just get money. So what they do is they pervert the idea of love so that you can think that they're being loved and you can want what they have. What's really tied for you guys is sense of reality and common sense. That's it.
It's sad to see that the foreign women understand that more than the women in the States. Like, cause I don't know if y'all could tell, but that woman had an accent, so she's definitely not from America. But her English is pretty damn good, so I will give her that. But clearly she understands what's going on when it comes to the internet, cause notice her and Cardi B both reference the internet. Fellas, this is where these women get their point of reference from. I don't give a damn how you try to spin it on me. Where else could they possibly be getting this from? I'm like, from what I'm hearing, this might be one of the reasons why they're trying to ban TikTok out of the States. I'm like, cause I don't know if y'all know aware of that, but that's going on right now. So it just goes to show you got two different women, one who probably relies on the internet quite often to be seen and be heard and what have you. Then you got another woman who, you wouldn't know from a can of paint, who sounds like she's not even from this country, and they're both saying the same thing. Can't make this shit up, bro. Let's keep it moving.
I find it so, like, in my past relationships, I just find it difficult staying with one person. Like, I feel like I get bored.
Uh-oh.
Like, I mean, I wonder too, like for men, for instance, I feel like men especially have a hard time being with just one woman. And so I'm curious, like...
Do you think you'll be able to be happy with a man?
Absolutely, yes.
You think you'll be able to be happy with one man?
Definitely, yeah. I'm hoping
Honestly,
to one day, but, I'm just...
I think you're gonna have to do a tremendous amount of work to be happy with one man. Certainly, no, really, it's sad. Honestly, it makes me sad because I think you're a lovely person, and I feel like there are two things I observed. Number one, you've experienced enough men that you're now trying to Frankenstein together the perfect guy. This guy is tall enough. This guy has the abs. I experienced this guy who's good in bed. This guy is very wealthy. This guy's very ambitious. I love the way this guy romances me. And you want to pull all these different pieces into one man that doesn't exist. And that's going to be very hard to do, especially as time goes on.
Like an amalgamation.
Possibly, it's possibly true. I mean,
Pandering pastors, single women run the church. Men don't want to be spiritual, or men don't want to be under the authority of God. That's not necessarily it. Some do want to do it and some don't. The ones that do want this to be a part of their life can't be in the majority of churches because they won't stand for the pastor who's not willing to give the whole truth about what the word of God says about women and family and men and order. Pastors leave out all kinds of stuff. These pastors know that single women would gawk at what the Bible actually says about women and what the Bible actually says about order and what the Bible actually says about punishment and what the Bible actually says about authority and what the Bible actually says about obedience, not just in relationship, but just in general. These pastors know that single women would gawk at what the Bible actually says in its entirety. So they leave it out, and men won't stand for it. So the pastors will accommodate and compromise, and men don't respect that, and they're not sitting for that. The issue is that there are way more Christian pastors who will pander and accommodate and twist up what they call the word of God to pander to a human woman. And that's what men don't respect.
Now, drop in the comments what y'all thought about that last clip, because this made me immediately think of the situation with TD Jakes a few months back, where he switched it over and started talking about women, and he received a lot of backlash from women for it. So this might explain why when he did go off on them like that, you didn't see a whole lot of men in the audience. Yeah, man, let me know, all my church going people, if y'all starting to notice that as well, because I have heard complaints about the lack of men being in churches nowadays. Let's keep it moving.
I did not expect consideration from a woman until I got it. And now, I be goddamned if a woman come by here and not be considerate and I let her slide. I didn't know that I needed to be spoken to in a gentle way until a woman did it. I didn't know I needed to have space held for me emotionally until a woman did it. So do I expect way more? And don't that's not even to mention the work that I've done in my own life. This is about, yes, men actually are raising our standard. It's happening slowly and surely, but it is happening. And I think right now we at this stalemate because women are raising theirs too. You feel me? So we all kind of looking at each other like, what else do you do? You know what I'm saying? Because, no, I'm going to keep it as... I did not expect consideration from a woman until I got it. And now, I be goddamned if a woman come by here and not be considerate and I let her slide. I didn't know that I needed to be spoken to in a gentle way until a woman did it. I didn't know I needed to have space held for me emotionally until a woman did it. So do I expect way more? And don't that's not even to mention the work that I've done in my own life. This is about, yes, men actually are raising our standard. It's happening slowly and surely, but it is happening. And I think right now we at this stalemate because women are raising theirs too. You feel me? So we all kind of looking at each other like, what else do you do? You know what I'm saying? Because, no, I'm going to keep it as candid as I can. For the longest time, money was enough. It was enough. You make you a decent living, you can find you a woman. Whether y'all loved each other or not wasn't the point. Y'all could find somebody. You had some on you could bear some kids, take care of a home, you can find you a man. That's not going to work for nobody no more. So men are like, all right, you got shorty, what else? The last chick got that. Like, I ain't even have to work for that. So if you don't got more than that, what's up? And the same thing with ladies looking at the men. Like, big dog, I got my own 6 figures, so what else do you do aside from come with money? So it's like, yes, we are all raising our standards. What the problem is, we've hit a stalemate because this is new territory for everybody.
He's 100% right. It's definitely unfamiliar territory. But I think the real reason why it's unfamiliar territory is because women have never been in a situation where a man raised his standards. I'm like, this is why they hated Kevin Samuel so much, because he made men open their eyes to what their worth really was. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way I know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description, which, by the way, I will be premiering the video of my birthday, and it's a little crazy and kind of all over the place because there was a lot going on and a lot of drinking, but I had a blast. And I want to thank everybody that watches the channel and supports all 3 of my channels, and appreciate you guys. All right, so until the next video, y'all, deuces.